Pericare. So I wash my hands together with my supplies. The supplies I'll need for male Pericare will be 2 towels, 4 washcloths, and a bath blanket. Okay, so I've washed my hands, gathered my supplies. Knock, knock.
Come in.
Well, hi there, Mr. Jones. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just great.
Well, I'm Linda, your CNA, and I have come to provide Pericare for you. You know, clean your private areas. Would that be okay?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's wonderful. How are you over there, Mr. Jones?
Oh, I'm just great. I'm just great.
Or Mr. Smith? I will be there to help you as soon as I'm done with Mr. Jones. So I'm laying down my barrier, being careful not to touch their personal belongings before I sanitize my hands. So sanitize my hands, or wash my hands, provide privacy. Excuse me for a moment, Mr. Smith. And while I'm over here, go ahead and just lift up the side rails just for an added safety precaution. Check my brakes. My brakes are on. Okay, Mr. Jones. I'd like to move your personal items around if that's okay.
Sure, no problem.
Also, I need to go into your drawer to get your personal items out.
Sure, that's fine.
We always like to ask permission just to help support their dignity, letting them know they're in control of everything. Okay, Mr. Jones, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some water. Okay, with a clean paper towel, I'm going to turn on my water to 105 degrees. See if that works. Oh, that's a little cold. Come back a little bit. Ooh, that's a little hot. 105 degrees. Fill the basin with some water. Being careful not to touch the basin to the sink because everything in this bathroom is considered contaminated. And I don't want to bring germs to Mr. Jones. Okay, Mr. Jones. I'm going to have you test this water. How is that?
Oh, that's great.
Oh, good. I always have them test the water before I set my basin down so I don't forget and possibly be dinged at the stake. All right, Mr. Jones, we're going to bring your bed up to a comfortable working height. I've already checked the brakes to make sure they're on. Okay, comfortable working height. So how have you been?
Doing just fine.
What do you have planned for today?
Oh, they have a bowling tournament.
Oh, really? You guys have a bowling team. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we have this little mini bowling alley down in the Tiffany's.
Oh, that's pretty nice. All right, after coming off of the controls, sanitize my hands again and again. It may not be possible depending on your circumstances. Okay, Mr. Jones, I'm going to just pull down this top blanket. It's kind of bulky. I want to get it out of the way, making sure it doesn't drag before. Apply your bath blanket, keep you nice and warm, and it also helps provide privacy. There we go. So do they have any prizes for this bowling tournament?
Oh, yeah, they do. We all get a 6-pack of beer.
Beer? Really?
Yeah, I was just kidding.
Okay. All right, Mr. Jones. There. Now I'm ready to put my gloves on. So just for, principle's sake, I'm just going to sanitize my hands again and put on my gloves. And we always wash our hands or sanitize before putting gloves on. All right, Mr. Jones, to address safety, I'm going to have you come toward me.
Okay, that sounds good.
So that when I turn you over, you're not right there on the edge of the bed. Put your arm up like that. Using this pad so we don't tear your skin, we are going to roll you over. There you go. Making sure your head stays on the pillow as a comfort measure. Let's bring this leg out in front of you. It helps to keep you in place. And we'll put down our barrier keeping your pad nice and dry. All right, Mr. Jones, roll back, please. Sure. All right. Good job. There. We're going to lift up your gown so we do not get your gown wet. I know, it's very annoying to have a wet gown. I know, I can imagine. Okay, there. There we go, Mr. Jones. Now, Mr. Jones has not been circumcised, so in real life you'd have to bring down the foreskin to clean the surface up underneath this foreskin. They can accumulate lots of drainage up underneath that foreskin that can be a source of infection. Okay? So we only want to expose that which is necessary. And using soap, I'm going to provide Pericare for Mr. Jones. Alright, so pulling back the foreskin, because Mr. Jones hasn't been circumcised. Starting here at the meatus, everything starts here at the hole. You never want to bring bacteria to the urinary tract because that could place them at risk for urinary tract infections. So we go in a circular motion around till we get to the base of the penis, cleaning the scrotum, underneath the scrotum. That's wash, rinse. You do the exact same thing. Again, making sure we pull that foreskin back, hoping you guys can get a clear shot of this. And scrotum, underneath the scrotum. Bring up my barrier to pat dry. There. And since I pulled the scrotum, or since I pulled the foreskin back, now I have to return the foreskin back into its natural position. All right, Mr. Jones, let me take off my gloves, sanitize my hands, put on a new pair of gloves. We're going to roll you over. Okay. So come toward me. There we go. Let's bring that arm up so you can hurt your arm. Using this pad, we're going to roll you over to clean your buttocks. Make sure your head stays on that pillow for comfort. You're not at the edge of the bed for safety. Okay, Mr. Jones, we are ready now to clean your buttocks. There's soap. Washing the buttocks. Starting here at the perineum, front to back. Wash. Now we're going to rinse. Rinsing. Front to back, starting at the perineum. Rinse that area. Pat dry. Remove the barrier while I still have my dirty gloves on. Take off my gloves. Wash my hands. And then I can roll Mr. Jones over. And again, if you feel like you have to wear gloves to roll them back, then by all means, go ahead. No one will ever penalize you for doing more. Okay, Mr. Jones. There you go. Bring that arm back down. Make sure your head is straight. Bring up this top sheet so that we can keep you covered. And hold on to this top sheet, please, while I pull down your bath blanket. Okay, no problem. Okay. Within my linen bag. straighten this up a little bit more. There. Make sure your gown is pulled back down. You don't want to have it all around your chest area. Okay, Mr. Jones. You'll be all set for that bowling tournament.
Oh, I feel great. Thank you.
Oh, great. That's great. I'm glad you do. Is there anything else I can do for you? Make sure you're comfortable?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll just have to take care of your equipment. So, maybe when I come back you can do something.
Okay. Well, we'll see, but you've done a good job.
There you go. Here's your crawl light. So you're in good body alignment. Your linen is all nice and neat. It's not crooked where it could be dragging on one side. I think we're ready to let your bed down. So lower the bed. There. And then we'll clean your equipment, Mr. Jones. Okay. Make sure it goes all the way down. Brakes are still on, that's good. Sanitize my hands, because we have to always wear gloves to clean your equipment. So back into the bathroom we go. Okay, so we're going to go into the bathroom, and again we're going to pour the dirty water into the toilet, aiming it toward the front of the toilet so that it does not splash into the resident's basin. A paper towel to put down on the back of the toilet, so I'll have a place to place my basin once I finish cleaning it. Turn the water on. Maybe rinse it one more time, and then I'm going to put some soap in it. Again, you would never have a soap dispenser like this in a facility. Alright, so we clean our basin. Pour soapy water into the toilet. That's a preference that I do. I just like to, whatever was cleaned off, have that in the toilet. We're using antimicrobial soap, so that helps to get rid of all those pathogens. I can pour this in the sink and dry my basin. It's always a 3-part process. Wash, rinse, and dry. There. Put this down on my barrier. Take off my gloves. This time I'm just going to demonstrate sanitizing my hands. So, I'm sanitizing my hands. There. Enough to cover the entire surface of both hands. Clean paper towel to turn off the faucet. Fill up my basin, my barrier, flush the toilet, and return the equipment back to Mrs. Jones. Okay, Mr. Jones, we're all done. I'm just going to tidy up a little bit. Did you think of anything that I could do for you?
Oh, no.
I'm glad. That'll make you comfortable. There. Okay, let's just kind of get everything back in its place. Alright, Mr. Smith, is there anything I can do for you over here?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Okay, let me open up your curtains all the way. For the rail. Well, gentlemen, if there's nothing else I can do for you, I'll just wash my hands one last time. Make sure those brakes are on. I think I did that already. And I will see you guys in 2 hours when I do my rounds. And end.